All right, so we're back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
And today...
love deep dives.
Oh, they're so fun, right? Today we were going way back.
Way back
to ancient China.
Oh, very cool.
For the creation myth of Pangu.
All right, Pangu.
Yeah. And we're going to be looking at this through just like one ancient text that recounts the whole tale.
Nice.
And, you know, I think these origin stories are just so fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
Because it really gives you like a window
Definitely.
into the culture's like whole worldview.
Absolutely. And it's like a direct line.
Yeah.
To their understanding of humanity's place in the universe and how we all fit in.
Totally.
And you know, it's really interesting how many creation myths start with this idea of like primordial chaos, that formless void.
Yeah.
And in the Pangu myth, it's actually depicted as a giant cosmic egg.
Okay.
Just filled with this murky swirling gas.
Murky swirling gas.
And inside this egg, Pangu is sleeping for 18,000 years.
18,000.
That's a long time.
Whoa, that is a long nap.
It's a long nap.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
waking up.
Talk about feeling groggy.
Seriously, after being in a cosmic egg for that long?
Yeah.
Talk about bad breath.
I wonder what that would smell like.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it.
But you know, he awakens to this oppressive darkness.
Yeah.
This undifferentiated nothingness.
Like being in solitary confinement almost.
Yeah, exactly. Like
nothingness.
Claustrophobic, to say the least.
Right.
And he decides, you know what? I'm taking action.
He's got to get out of there.
I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
So he grabs his axe and just splits this cosmic egg wide open.
Wow.
Yeah, powerful image.
So he basically just hatches himself.
He hatches the universe.
He hatches the universe. I love that.
Yeah, and that really kicks off the whole creation process.
That's like the Big Bang almost.
Yeah, very similar.
The lighter, pure elements rise up to form the heavens.
Which they call Tian.
Tian. And then the heavier elements sink down to become the earth.
DDL, exactly.
Okay, cool.
And I think it's important to just pause here for a second and think about these terms, Tian and D.
Okay.
Because they represent more than just sky and earth.
Okay.
They embody this duality that's like baked into the Chinese worldview.
Right.
You know, you've got light and dark, yin and yang.
Yeah.
These are like
they're foundational
ideas in Chinese philosophy, and you see them all over the place in this creation myth.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So we got the heavens and the earth.
Right.
But the story doesn't end there.
No, of course not. It's just getting started.
Just getting good.
So what happens?
Well, the problem is that the newly separated heaven and earth kind of want to merge back.
They're like magnets.
Yeah, they want to get back to that primordial chaos.
And they miss each other.
Right, exactly. Like they're drawn to each other.
Oh.
So Pangu, what a guy.
What a guy. Seriously. What a bro.
Takes it upon himself to keep them apart.
Yeah, I was about to say he's like the ultimate peacekeeper.
Ultimate peacekeeper literally stands between them.
Wow.
Pushing heaven upwards.
Wow.
Holding earth steady.
I mean, the imagery is just amazing. Like this giant Pangu.
Yeah.
Just holding the universe together.
And it gets even better because he grows taller each day for another 18,000 years.
Another 18,000.
He's got a growth spurt.
Just to make sure that heaven and earth stay separate.
I mean, talk about commitment to maintaining balance and order.
It's like that dad joke, I'm growing tired.
Yeah.
But seriously.
But he never gets tired.
No.
He never gives up.
This is really speaking to me.
Yeah.
About like the importance of harmony.
Absolutely.
That's so central to Chinese culture.
Yeah, front and center. And,
right.
You know, this cosmic task.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
I bet.
I mean, even for a god.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
So what happens?
Well, eventually he just exhausts himself, lays down his burden, and passes away.
So that's it. End of story.
Not quite.
Okay, because that would be pretty sad.
It would be kind of a downer ending.
Right.
But in the Pangu myth, death isn't an ending.
Okay.
It's just a transformation.
Okay. I like that a lot better.
Yeah. It's like the story takes this beautifully poetic turn.
Okay, so tell me about this transformation.
So his last breath becomes the wind and the clouds. His voice becomes thunder.
Oh,
and his eyes.
His eyes.
This is the best part.
Okay.
Become the sun and the moon.
What? That is so cool.
Right.
So like one eye is the sun.
One eye is the sun.
And the other is the moon.
Other is the moon.
That's amazing.
And that's not even all of it.
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tell me.
So his limbs become mountains.
Oh,
his blood transforms into rivers.
Amazing.
His veins become the pathways of the earth.
So he's literally like the foundation?
Yeah, every part of him.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Becomes an element of the natural world.
And so poetic, too.
Yeah, it's like poetry in motion.
Okay, so his flesh
becomes fertile fields.
Of course it makes sense.
Hair and beard turn into stars.
So cool.
Skin and hair become plants.
Wow. So everything that we see...
I know, it's amazing.
...is literally...
Literally Pangu.
And even his teeth and bones become metals and rocks.
Oh, wow.
And then his marrow, the stuff inside his bones... ...that transforms into jade and pearls.
Wow, it's all so connected.
It is.
So, like, it's saying that humans and nature and the cosmos
everything
are all born
from the same source.
From the same source.
We're all just part of this.
Like one giant family.
Yeah, one big interconnected web.
And I love how the myth gives us an explanation.
Right. It's not just like random stuff happening.
It explains where everything came from.
Like gives meaning and significance.
The purpose.
To each element.
To each element.
Wow, so much meaning packed into this one story.
It is really remarkable. And, you know, it's a uniquely Chinese story.
Yeah.
But it resonates.
With all of us.
With all of us.
Because I think all humans want to understand where we came from.
Absolutely. We all share that.
What is our place in the world?
What is this all about?
Right. Like, how did the cosmos begin?
Exactly. Like, how did we get here?
And, you know, it's not just like intellectual curiosity.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that.
It's a deep human need.
Right. To understand our connection to it all.
Yeah. To feel connected.
I love it.
Yeah. So, you know, it leaves us with a lot to think about.
Yeah.
And maybe even sparks a question for you.
Yeah.
What are the creation myths from your own cultural heritage?
Oh, that's a good question.
And what do they say?
I like that.
About humanity's relationship with the universe.
That's something I'm definitely going to be pondering.
Something to ponder.
For sure. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Yeah, this was a good one.
This was a good one.
I love Pangu.
Pangu is awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See you later, Dick.